Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 2021 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel be seen by more people and makes me unbelievably happy, so thank you so much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let's let the bowls sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Pisces, June 2021, money and career, Pisces. June 2021, money and career, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Pisces, June 2021, money and career, Pisces. June 2021, money and career, Pisces. June 2021, money and career, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So the top is the energy that grounds us. The bottom is the energy that grounds us, also our rooted energy. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And then we have Star card, which is Aquarius energy, time frame January 20th to February 18th. So if you're born on the cusp with Aquarius, it's going to be coming out very, very powerfully during this time, or if you have Aquarius within your chart. And the Three of Cups, oh, that's interesting. The Three of Cups is keeping you from a place of celebration of prosperity. This is a lot of doubt, fear, and negativity that comes from the people who were supposed to be able to celebrate us, but just couldn't. So during this time, we're going to be looking at the way that we want to move forward, the glory that we want in our life, the celebration that we want to be able to embrace, and then that nagging, overwhelming self-doubt that comes forward. So let's see the energy that we need to be mindful of. Pisces, June 2021, money and career, Pisces. June 2021, money and career, Pisces. What is the energy that Pisces needs to be mindful of? June 2021, money and career, Pisces. What is the energy that Pisces needs to be mindful of? June 2021, money and career, Pisces, angels, and spirit guides. Okay, these two. The Queen of Cups, so we're represented by the cups in the minor arcana. We're represented by the moon in the major arcana. And I left because it's like we're going to get in our own way because we're going to be so emotionally invested in things. And then we have Freyalt, which is Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st. What we're seeing here is this sense of questioning, the sense of emotional vulnerability, but it's not wanting to be emotionally vulnerable. It's actually seeing that as a weakness instead of a strength. It's not saying that we need to be hurt and wounded, but being able to judge the vibrational energy of the room around us is intrinsically important to who we are. And the Freyalt Temperance right here is balance. We're not going to feel imbalanced because we're either going to let the logical side of ourselves take over, or we're going to let the emotional side of ourselves take over. So we do have to be very, very mindful of this balance that is needed. And also what we emotionally want. What are we seeking to bless ourselves with? And how are we seeking to move forward? And are we getting lost in the ideal of it all instead of the reality of it? Because that can be very easy to do. And let's look at the chakra energy for this time. Pisces, June 2021, money and career, Pisces. June 2021, money and career, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Nurturing. This is the Earth Star Chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. This is the need to nurture ourselves, what we desire. This is getting those nutrients from the earth, being outside. This is a sense of nurturing our inner child, of what we love and what we want, or what we want to see in the world for the next generation, whether we have children or nieces and nephews or, grandchildren or whomever, or we don't. It's being able to have this energy that roots us, be part of our world, and vibrate forward into the cosmic energy vibration of existence. And what we see at our root is a place of prosperity, a place of bounty, a place of abundance, and a place of celebration. But we do have the block of the Three of Cups. So we're going to start off here with the Three of Cups, just because it's so powerful. The Three of Cups for me isn't everybody celebrating and being happy. The Three of Cups for me is the energy of the person who's supposed to be celebrating us, who's supposed to have our back and be on our side, who's supposed to be there, whether they were a caregiver, a partner, a best friend, or a sibling. They were supposed to be in our corner, and they just couldn't be. And there's a devastation that comes with that, a hurt and a pain and a disappointment. And here we're seeing that devastation. And it's crowning us, and we're looking at what we deeply wish for, what we deeply want, what we deeply long for, this sense of this balance coming in of our heart and our soul and our desire. But what's coming forward is saying, your wishes don't get to come true. You don't get to live your dreams or what you want, because it's for everybody else, not you. And that's where we get too much in our own heads, and we start to think, if I just find out enough, if I just dive deeply enough and look at what could make me happy instead of what's right here, right now, we're always going to be living in the future. We're always going to be pushing out that goalpost, just a little bit, and it's always going to be unobtainable. And we're actually acting out a pattern of, I will never be enough. I will never earn enough. I will never have a good enough position to make this person as proud of me as I wish they were, as I wanted them to be when I was small, or as I wanted them to be when we were together. I wanted to be seen, and I was invisible. And that's the energy that's coming forward. We're not seeing the people who do see us. We're not seeing the people who are on our side. Those are people who it'll be very easy for us to take them for granted during this time. What we need to see is the blessing and the beauty and the power and the harmony, the star, what our soul longs for. This is the answering of a wish. And why it's going to be so easy for us to overlook is because it is not the wish of the cross-fingered, like, I wish it to happen, I wish it to happen. It is going to be the wish of the deep down in our soul, what our soul wants, what our soul longs for, where we long to be, how we long to be. And there's a level of success to this, prosperity and abundance. There's a moving towards bounty. The King of Pentacles is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're moving towards a grounding sense of who we are and what we want and what we desire. Now, it can be that an earth sign energy mess with our heads. And so it gives us issues around money, because that's where earth sign energies go to. They go to our skills, they go to the money that we're able to earn. If we have an earth sign energy on our side, they're going to be people who are very practical, down to earth, who look at the money side of it and it's like, okay, I have a plan. If we have them not on our side, they don't feel like we're an investment worth backing. And that's just going to be it. So during this time, we can have this fear around money, success, bounty, this kind of keeping ourselves in a box that we feel we've deserved to be put in, or that we were in for so long, put there by somebody else, that we can't see that we're meant to be a king. We're meant to be a person who leads by example. We're meant to be a leader, and we're meant to be prosperous, abundant, bountiful, and plentiful. We're meant to have more, and we're meant to celebrate it within our career. This is a time where if we're brave enough, here, Pisces, we call ourselves out on the hurt that has been poisoning us. We call ourselves out on the pain and the emotions that have been overflowing. And we start to nurture. We start to nurture our roots and what we desire. You know when you have a plant and you're taking care of the plant and you're watering it and everything, but sometimes the soil just loses its nutrients. And all of a sudden your plant's leaves start to fall off and everything starts to fall apart with that plant. It's because the soil isn't nourishing. And that's what we need to do. We need to look at the way that we're planting ourselves, the energy that we're pulling from the earth, from our existence, from our memories, from our desires. How is it nourishing us? Where is it moving to? Because at our root, we have success. We have our dreams right up here. The only thing we have holding us back, and it's not a little thing, is the negativity that was placed before us. The negativity that doubted us and hurt us and took us at a time when we were vulnerable or open to this person's suggestions. And all of a sudden, the world that we wanted seems to be forever out of reach. And that's not fair. That's not fair to who we are. There's a need here with the Six of Wands to learn how to celebrate. Learn how to say, this is me, this is what I want, this is who I am, this is what I desire for my life. To hold my head up high and to celebrate my existence forward. Does it mean that I will do everything perfect all the time? No. But it's being able to kind of embrace that wonderment of childhood, where you build a tower and you clap for yourself because you're so happy that you got the blocks to stand up that high. Kids celebrate themselves all the time. They did something little and they think it's amazing and everybody else around them cheers if they're in a good, loving home. It's time to start cheering for ourselves as we would for a little kid, looking up with bright eyes, saying, look what I've done. It's time to start celebrating. And it's time to let that celebration move forward and move with us. Because in work, we do a good job. In prosperity, this is having the ability to call more wealth forward. And it's not able to say, you know what, I wish I had more money, and all of a sudden a check for, $1 zillion comes our way. Though I do wish that for everybody. That would be awesome. What it's saying here is that as I move towards prosperity, as I take hold of what I desire, what I need, this beauty, this abundance, I see that I am worth it, that I am a proud and purposeful leader. I am determined. I am focused, and I know. I know where I want to be. I know what I want for my life. Not all the time, but moment by moment. I know what needs to be done and how things start to interconnect and how I can start to build the life that I want or sustain the life that I've dreamed of. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Lover's energy, which is interesting because I believe this was the same energy to be mindful of for Aquarius, and we have the Aquarius energy coming through. It's being too focused on the pleasure of it. Life has to be fun. It has to be one climax after another. No, it doesn't, and it isn't. And it's understanding that our world sells us lies. We see things on Instagram and YouTube and everywhere else in possible existence on television of everything just being beautiful, perfect. And then we see the nitty-gritty things and how everything falls apart, but it all works out, or they all pull themselves together. Here, it's following what we love and knowing that what we love will not be what we love every moment of every day. Even the people that we love will get on our nerves and be just overwhelming. The lovers are telling us to look at different paths, look at different ways. There are always going to be 2 points of views at least when it comes to things. It's looking at what we want, it's looking at what we desire, and it's moving us forward towards more with greater realization. Don't get caught up in simply the pleasure of it having to be fun, it having to be exciting, it having to be more. It's going to be real work. And that's just part of it all, unfortunately. But it is going to be really enjoyable to see the different ways that emotions lead people forward, the different ways that we move towards our dreams. Our subconscious chakra message is peace, to be crowned in peace. Now, this is the crown chakra, and I've come to see the crown chakra as quite literally the crown that we place upon our heads. Right now, we want it to be of peace, of harmony, of coming together, of greater understanding. Imagine, just for a moment, that a person places this beautiful velvet box in front of you, wearing their white gloves and just absolutely pristine. And you open this velvet box, and inside lays a crown. It's a crown that when you place it upon your head, brings peace, brings harmony, brings insight, brings dreams and desires. This is a crown that we want to wear every single moment of this time, every single moment of every single day. But can we pick it up? When we open the box, do we actually have a crown? Or is it something that our subconscious or conscious does not believe we're worthy of? What are the negativities that come forward that say, I can't wear that? That's not mine. Is our crown broken? Has it lost its luster? Does it not bring peace? Does it only bring doubt and despair and heartbreak and pain? It is time to wear our crown, wear it proudly, wear it boldly, and wear it well, to embrace our peace and our prosperity and our abundance, and to move forward in that peace. It moves us to our subconscious rooted message, which is the 9 of Swords, worry, doubt, and fear. That's what we have. At our root, with all this beauty, all this success, all this abundance, we have the I'm not worthy. I can't do this. The worry that we're going to mess it up, that everything is going to fall apart, that this is for everybody else, but it's not for us. Stop talking yourself out of success. It's so easy to do. And yet it's so unworthy of you. It really is. Because you deserve this. You really do, Pisces. These are all the nightmares, all the doubts, all the fears that we think will just forever be there to pull us down. Our subconscious crowning message is the 3 of Swords. To go with the 3 of Cups, the repeat of the number 3 is like divinity is having us face this for a reason. Heartbreak, pain, disappointment, hurt. Thinking, I won't be able to move forward the way that I want to. My dreams don't get to come true. The thing with the 3 of Swords, if we name our hurt and we start to pull out the swords, all of a sudden, our fears and our doubts become the greatest weapons for us, because subconsciously, our mind gets in our own way. It just does. We overthink, we overanalyze, we live too much in the past, we live too much in the fear of the future, and not in the right now. And in the right now, we have to celebrate our prosperity, even if we're still making it, even if we're not where we want to be. Saying, this is what I'm doing, and I'm darn proud of it, and it brings us to success and bounty and holding our heads up high. It's time to release the hurt. It's been held on for way too long. And it's time to create from that hurt. To know that the pain just hasn't been yours alone. When we start to embrace the way that we've been hurt, the way that we've been disappointed, the way that life has scarred us, we start to see that everybody else in the world has their scars. Now, they can be completely different and for completely different reasons. But everybody has a scar for one thing or another. And it's honoring that as we honor ourselves and know that we're not alone in this. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace bounty, prosperity, and success. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces.